Right. So good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in, right? It is one full week we are about to finish with each other. And prior to that, we had a 5 days interaction. So it has been 14 days since we are meeting almost every day, right? And over the weekend also, we have something planned for you, which is not part of this, but I will be sending links to you all in case you want to join. All right, because some value or the other would be given to you. And that's the intent. That's purely the intent so that you become a 2.0 version. That's how we talk these days, right? 1.0 is what I am already, but I am working towards becoming my upgraded version, which is my 2.0 version. And towards that, every second that I'm living, I am working towards my growth. All right. I'm working towards my growth, and that is my only aim. While that is happening, we have to take care that our mind, because of the survival instincts and because of the evolution, will take us towards negative feelings of self doubt, anxiety, stress, all right, feeling of competition, lack of belief, and everything else which will put us into a situation wherein we would feel inadequate. And that's absolutely normal. All right. That's absolutely normal because I've already told you how the evolution has gotten us towards always thinking about the worst case scenario because our brain is trying to protect us from the enemy, which is not even there now. All right. It is a part of the evolution, probably few years, hundreds of years back. All right. It was applicable that we had to save ourselves from a chasing tiger, but not today. However, our subconscious has to be convinced on a daily basis. All right. We have to convince our subconscious on a daily basis. Otherwise, if you ask me, we should be convincing our subconscious during the waking hours of the day, which usually are around 16 hours, right? 8 hours, a healthy human being should be sleeping, and 16 hours, you should be taking rest. You should be working. 8 hours, you should be resting, right? I'm sorry. So, but when we come for a mindset class like this, hello, hi, thank you for joining. Yeah, we haven't really begun. You've not lost on anything, right? We're just catching up on whatever we have studied so far, all right? And that we are transforming into a 2.0 version. And every day we are working towards that. And that thinking negative is part of our evolution, and that's for protecting ourselves. Subconscious is only trying to protect ourselves. But I'm talking about those 16 hours when you're awake, because what you do in those 16 hours gets reflected in your 8 hours of sleep also, right? During your 16 hours, when you come for a 1 hour class such as this, wherein you are changing your beliefs, your values, your understanding who you are not, what you want to achieve, what you don't want to achieve, right? How many choices you have, what is most aligned with your being, what is it that you should do that you, as per your personality, can gain maximum success in, right? We don't want, good evening, Vijay Kumarji. No problem, absolutely. Uh, so what is it that we can do, all right, that I can achieve maximum success? I know that if I put a shark in, I cannot put a shark on a tree and ask a shark to behave like a monkey. And I cannot ask a monkey to be underwater and behave like a shark because that is not who they are naturally. But as human beings, we expect things to be something, right? Each one of us are uniquely different. In fact, in a family also, if there are 5 brothers, all 5 are different. That's the unique thing about we human beings, right? We are very different. Our qualities are different. Our values are different. Our mind wiring is different. And we have to understand ourselves so that we achieve faster results. And that understanding, sooner, better. But it is never too late. You should not say that my time is already gone. If you are living and if you are breathing, you should learn. Because who knows, you can make transformation any day. And when you change, your genes, epigenetics have proved your genes transform, and vibrationally, your generations change. The generations which are coming after you and the generations which are ahead of you, maybe your parents, even your grandparents, okay? Even those who are not in this world, energetically, they all get healed. So it is our primary duty to get healed and to transform our mindset, our being, and heal ourselves. While that is happening, simultaneously, okay, healing, that means erasing whatever negative is there, removing that. Also, we cannot keep our board absolutely blank. We have to write success on our board. This process happens simultaneously. You erase the bad memory and you rewrite. Formatting is continuously happening. You're rewriting the success principles into your life. All right. And that is, as a human being, that is our primary responsibility to continuously upgrade. So much evolution has happened. In fact, those who are born in the 70s and the 80s, or even before that, they have seen how the world Can you hear me? Yeah. So it is a primary responsibility. And the success principles are like principles of gravity. They never change. They are same for everyone. If this person can succeed, even this person can. Only thing is you should be aligned to your core values, beliefs, your nature, all right? And that we identify in classes such as this. So congratulations, you have taken the first step towards upgrading yourself, towards removing all the viruses in your being, and towards installing an absolutely new version into yourself, right? And I like always say, life is nothing, right? What is life? Life is living every day with a winner's mindset, right? Every day, if you live with a winner's mindset, eventually you'll have a full life, all right? One day, 1 week, few months, years altogether, and a decade, and a full life full of a success mindset, all right? And even if in that you don't achieve few things, it's fine. At least you had the mindset, right? There is no need to be scared of anything, no need to be worried about anything. What is yours is absolutely yours. And that is the theme of the day. All right. That in the divine timing, everything that is meant for yours is yours and nobody can take it away from you. The divine timing decides when it has to come to you, be it your relationships, be it your health, be it your career, the money, all right? The money that I'm working and I'm aspiring that this money should come into my life, you would agree that that money is already in this world, maybe in someone else's bank account right now. It only has to get transferred into my bank account. The money is already there. Okay. In the divine timing, that money will come to me. There are some rules regarding that, and we are here to learn those rules. right? And while we're doing that, we'll stay calm and composed. And I want you to believe the first rule that I want to tell you today. I will tell you a story also before we, proceed. All right. The first rule is 80-20 principle. Have you heard of it? I'm sure it's a very famous principle. You all know it. You are very intelligent people, all learned people here with me. All right. 80-20 principle says that only 20% things, okay? If you work on only 20% things, you can easily get 80% results. And sometimes, yeah, 80% mindset, absolutely. You have to find out what is that 20% which will give you 80%. And rest, now if you want to move ahead from 80 to say 90, right? Probably you'll have to go from 20% to 30%. If this is input, this is output. Absolutely. Skills and mindset, absolutely bang on. Bang on, Sharma. Absolutely. Thank you so much. 20% is your skills and 80% is your mindset. Please make it as a rule, because in my advanced courses also, I will be reminding you again and again, and that's where we work. 80% is your mindset and 20% is your skill. While you have to know what is written in the textbooks, while you have to know how you're supposed to deal in your relationships, while you have to know how to take care of your health, to stay fit and young and, free of any disease, while you have to know how to be, emotional state, how to have an optimal mental state, physical state, how to make money, being in stock exchange or being in a good company and knowing the skills, that's just 20%. All right, that's 20%. 80% is your mindset. All right. If you believe you are a winner, if you believe that you're unstoppable, if you believe that you're ahead of the first person also, like I gave you the story yesterday, all those who were here, if you have this firm belief before going to sleep that tomorrow morning, whatever will come, I don't care what happens, who comes in front of me, what challenges I face, I am so strong within. Today, I'm so strong within and so content within myself that whatever comes in front of me, it will be absolutely fine. All right, 80-20 principle. We'll remember this. 80% is mindset. And today, since you're sitting here, I believe you know that you need to work on your mindset. And 16 hours of the day, 1 hour we come here, 15 hours are with you. As a member of this community, you have to take it as a responsibility. Maybe today you'll be 1 hour with me, 1 hour you will have a positive mindset. Maybe out of 15 hours, 14 hours you will not have a positive mindset, right? So today we have how much time we have with positive mindset? 2 hours. And slowly, slowly, I want you to have all 16 hours a positive mindset, a growth mindset. So that when you're sleeping, okay, we have in our advanced program, we have one full class on what happens when you're sleeping, what neurons actually work when you're sleeping. What frequencies are happening, and thus when you sleep, your dreams tell you what is your state of being. Okay, your dreams are your subliminal information that comes to you, that this is what your mind is thinking about. All right, so you have to pay attention to that. And during sleep, we manifest so much. Our mind is undergoing a complete rewiring. Old neurons are dying and getting replaced by new, right? So our responsibility is those 16 hours, keep a positive mindset. Easier said than done. Things will happen, people will come in life, stresses would be there, but we need to handle them like a warrior. All right, with a positive mindset. So now I want to tell you a success story, what happened to one of my, old mentees who were there, right? Who have attended my classes and I have, been with them. She recently shifted to a new society. All right. And as a woman, when you shift to a new place, what is it that Today, the working women who go out and work, what is one thing that she desperately needs at her new place? Any guesses? Any guesses? So many of us are here present now. Yeah. Any guesses? I need one or two. It's a little funny when she told me, I had a little bit of laugh, I won't lie. I told her also, I found it a little silly also. But then now I understand. No guesses? She needed support. Absolutely. Absolutely bang on. She was looking for a good house help, maid, okay? Somebody who can cook food and look after the house. And she spoke to a couple of people. She was bonding with her neighbors because the common discussion in ladies and especially working ladies in metros are, can you help me find a good support, good maid? And everybody was sending somebody or the other, and people were giving, there was very negative vibration in the society that over here the maids are not good. They're very money minded. They want only money, and for everything, even if you ask them to, set up the bed or do one extra thing also, they will create a lot of fuss. And that's how it is, right? It spreads. It's a community thing. If today we sit here and we talk about growth mindset, all of us will come into that. It's vibrational. Over there also, the maids ganged up and they said, okay, for everything we'll ask for money. And if one of us is removed, none will go, and we'll trouble that lady until unless the old maid is called. Very difficult scenario. Now, this lady was really worried. She said, how will I continue in the society if I don't have, because I have to work also, this, that, everything. Finally, she came to me and we had a word, and she said, I'm very, very upset. You need to help me now. It has been around 2 months. I'm getting up at 5 o'clock, making food for my children, going to the office, also coming back. It sounds funny, but I have to wash dishes also. It is very difficult for me. I said, listen, you've been a firm believer of law of attraction, right? You are a manifester. You're a magical human being, is what I've told you. Why are you not applying it here? She says, I'm losing my mind. Can you help me? I'm not able to apply it on myself. I've become maybe that doctor, who cannot give medicine to. Can you help me in this? I said, okay, fine. We did an exercise, and trust me, we did this exercise. Said, okay, fine. I don't want you to think, don't take any stress. Just take a notebook and a pen. We manifested, right? The end result, I'll tell you, don't worry. We manifested a beautiful maid for her, a wonderful maid. How did we manifest? I'll tell you. I told her, I first want you to write at least 10 qualities. We will support you, ma'am. Thank you so much. 10 qualities of the maid that you would like to work for you. She said, I want a smiling face. I said, write it. She wrote, I want a maid with a smiling face. Then she said, okay, I want a maid who would be flexible. Sometimes come early, weekends, I want her to come late. Write it. Flexible maid. She wrote it. I want a flexible maid. Then, third point, I want a maid who will not fuss around doing some extra job also sometimes. She wrote it. I want a maid who would be happy to see in case a guest comes into my house. Write it. She wrote it. I'm telling you, we came up with such a long list of whatever she wanted in a maid. Now I told her the law of attraction works on feelings. I want you to write at least 10 emotions that you will feel once you will get your maid. She said, I will be very relieved. I'll feel very calm. Okay. I don't treat them as maid, but as my own friends. Eventually, we start to talk, and I sometimes want to crib about my husband or my mother-in-law or my friend or someone or my neighbor or about my kid, that how much he's troubling me. Like, write it. You want a maid who is almost like your friend, similar age group. She wrote, and everything she wrote. It's like, now that you've written it, let's do a little bit of prayer. We did the prayer and that starts with feeling of gratitude. I hope you're writing. The first step is, what is the emotion what is it that you want after achieving the goal? First step is, what is it that you want after achieving that goal? Second is, what are the emotions that you will feel once you achieve that goal? So you know the why, you know how it feels. And now let's do some prayer. We wrote gratitude, that thank God I already have the maid who gives me these emotions and is ready to do these things. We did the exercise like we do every day here, and trust me, she kept the notebook and I said, now just forget it, detach yourself and believe that it will work. We did it in the evening. Next day morning, she was standing outside the balcony. She was absolutely, I told her, totally now surrender. She was standing outside the balcony. Trust and surrender is the word. Just trust and surrender. You've written everything on the notebook. You've done the prayer. Your work is done. She was standing at the balcony. There was a maid crossing from the front, okay, from the tower ahead of her. And she saw, and she said she was at the 5th floor. She called her. She came and she was exactly how she wanted, you know, exactly how she wanted. She said, okay, can you make tea? Within 2 minutes, there were no negotiations. Whatever she wanted, she was ready to do. She made a tea also for her, quickly said, can I make a dinner? And tomorrow morning onwards, she'll start coming. And thing is all done. So this quickly, this is a very small example. Okay. Maybe small things come like this, all right? But it was creating stress in her. And then people with, maybe some big exam, maybe some relationship issue, maybe some health issue, maybe some money constraint, maybe some interview. You think the formula is different? The formula is not different. The formula is the same, of knowing what you want, why you want, how will you feel once you get it. All right. Ask, believe, and receive. The formula is the same. You have to trust it, and like absolutely written here by someone, that you have to trust and surrender. And in the divine timing, absolutely ask, believe, and receive. And in the divine timing, it is yours. And the divine timing can be today or can be tomorrow. If it is yours, it will come to you immediately. If it has to teach you some lesson, if it wants you to further upgrade yourself as a human being, because remember, life is not a sprint, okay, which you run for like, say, few years. It is a marathon. There are people who say desperately, I want this job. I want this job. And once they get it, they're not able to handle it. Maybe the timing is a little too much, okay? Or something or the other. They're not able to handle it, but they took so much stress for that particular thing. So the end goal, if you don't know how you want to feel, okay, because it's a marathon, you need to know how you want to feel once you're there. Sometimes people are asking, I want to get married to, this particular person. Have you thought this particular person may not be correct for you or may be correct for you? Let the divine decide. Today, decide what are the qualities that you're looking in the person. First, note them down. Let your subconscious know that these are the qualities that I want in the person who would be my partner. I want to feel this when I receive this kind of partner. And why I want a partner? Maybe you don't need a partner or you don't want a partner altogether. Maybe you are that, solopreneur in life. Why you want a partner? Okay. So move from lack mentality to the mindset of abundance, and that you can do for yourself only. You can only help yourself. And when you're coming here, the aim is that slowly, slowly, my mentorship, my friendship, or anyone else in your life, whoever you look up to, yeah, scarce mindset. Absolutely remove that, right? Remove that scarce mindset, abundance, fill in that so much abundance that there's no scarcity. There's so much that you can be yours, right? Like I said, the money that you want is already in someone's bank account. It just has to get transferred to my bank account and it is already mine. If I believe 100 crores are mine, it is mine. But why do I need 100 crores? What is it that I will get once I get 100 crores into my account? What are the emotions that I will get? You know, and how 100 crores is the ultimate that I'm looking for. Sometimes we just ask money, 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 right? But we don't know why we want that money. So let's get started. Let's program our subconscious for 4 to 5 minutes about this thought that whatever in divine timing is mine, and I need not stress about it. All right, let's do that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'll just play the music. I want you all to also share how what are your thoughts about it. Write it in the chat so that we know what you are also thinking. All right. So let's get started. You can. Is the music there? Can you hear my voice and music both? Can someone confirm? Right. Thank you so much. Okay. Great. So I want you to put your hand on your heart, and because once you put your hand on your heart feels very assured. It requires a little bit of warmth. Okay. And smile. Let every neuron in your head and every cell in your body know that you're transforming. Breathe in. Oh, and breathe out. Feel calm and relax. Breathe in. Oh, wow. Let's start talking to our subconscious. And our subconscious, which is an extension of our body and is an extension of the universe. Hmm. Dear universe, I'm sorry that till now I have been only chasing. I have been running restlessly. I have been impatient. I've had anxiety. I've had stress around my goals. Dear universe, I'm sorry that till now I was in chase mode. I believed that the more I stress is the more I can receive. Dear universe, now I know that the more I relax is the more I receive. While I'm working towards my goals, today I know that the more I relax is the more I receive. I do not chase, I attract. Dear universe, I do not chase, I attract. Dear universe, I'm so happy to tell you that I am no more chasing. I am only attracting. I work and I let it go. I work and I trust and I surrender. I know that the universe is always working in my favor, and the things that are meant for me are coming to me in divine timing. I trust this divine timing. In this divine timing, I am existing. In this divine timing, I'm breathing. In this divine timing, my heart is beating. In this divine timing, I'm alive. And thus, I totally surrender to this divine timing. And the moment I surrender to this divine timing, I know I no more chase. I know I no more chase. I attract. I no more run behind anything. I only receive. I no more stress about anything. I only relax. And the more I relax, the more I'm ready to receive. Let this receiving energy flow in your heart and your being. You are ready to receive all your goals. And while you're ready to receive all your goals, you're no more chasing. You're just attracting. You are no more chasing. You are attracting. And the more you rest is the more you attract. So breathe in and breathe out. Relax your being, because the rule is the more you rest, the more you attract. The more you relax is more you attract. While you do your work, you know when you're ready to receive by being relaxed, you energetically attract it. No amount of stress or anxiety can get you closer to your goals. And today, dear universe, I know it, that I need not stress about anything. I just have to relax. I do my work and I let it go. I do my work and I let it go. I do my work and I let it go, because I know that the more I relax is the more I attract. I trust and believe that whatever is mine in the universal divine timing. Ask, believe, receive. Tathastu. Let's get ready for our prayer. All right. So you've taken the hand from your heart, rub it, make some energy and take it in, soak it in, that everything that is yours is coming to you in divine timing, and you need not stress about it, because the more you stress, you repel it, and the more you relax, you attract it. You become a magnet once you relax. Okay, that's the game. We need to learn how to relax. All right, so let's give divine blessings to each other. May all of us who are present here, all right, all of us who are present here, may our health, our physical health, our emotional health, our mental health, may our career, may money in our lives, may all our relationships, may every area of our personal development, may our spiritual stamina, our mental and emotional well-being, may it be optimal and always be safe and ever growing. May we receive everything that we aspire for and much, much more from the universe beautifully and in divine timing without any stress and by being calm and composed about it. May all of us who are present here be healed and happy forever. Tathastu. So thank you so much, everyone, for giving and receiving blessings. It's so lovely to, see all of you being so involved in the prayer, and it's really lovely. Now, I want you all to, one or of you, in case you could share, what is the importance of, developing a mindset, a beautiful mindset. And while skills are important, working on our mindset is important. And what is it that you're feeling energized? I'm glad about it. What is it that you are really feeling right now? Does what was there a shift in the last 45 minutes or so that we were together? So in case any one of you, wow, you're feeling sleepy, actually there is a science behind it. A lot of people when they do the prayer, in the best, if you're totally involved, you tend to yawn. All right. In school and colleges, what happens? Once you yawn, the teacher starts to shout, right? And that's when you're probably not supposed to feel sleepy and yawny. But when you're doing any prayer or any manifestation activity, when you're yawning or you're feeling sleepy, is because your body is feeling relaxed, right? Your neurons are now coming to a relaxed state. And just now, we have learned that once you relax, you magnetize yourself in receiving mode, right? So that's the rule. It has been kept away from us somehow. Probably people wanted us to be better workers in the factory. 9 to 5 should be easy for these guys. So tell them to be restless so that they keep repelling things. And the people who are on the top, the bureaucrats, or the CEOs, you'll see they'll have such a calm demeanor because they know the secret is to stay relaxed and thus become magnets in attracting things. So absolutely, that means you are so relaxing. Absolutely. And so when you're feeling sleepy, that means you are feeling relaxed, and that means you are now coming into the optimal, maybe may not be gamma state, but somewhere you're reaching beta and theta state, a medium of somewhere between trance, right? So the trance is a beautiful place to be for attracting what you really want. And I really want you to, once you in the advanced courses also, I sit with you and we journal, okay? We write what we want. And then we share, because sometimes we don't know what to write. A lot of people come to me and they say, Madam, I don't know what to write. So those maybe, those leads have to be told. And more than what you want in life, what you should know is what you don't want in life. Then you can probably just remove it. That this I don't want. That is how it happens in multiple choice questions also. Not every time you should know all the answers. Sometimes you should know this is not the correct answer, and thus you take on the right answer. Works most of the time, isn't it? Elimination options. Eliminate the things, because we've all been victims of doing so much of education, going into wrong jobs, going into wrong relationships, being, feeling cheated sometimes, being in, trusting the wrong people, maybe neglecting our health, our emotional health. It's because somewhere we didn't know this, that more than what I want, you should know what you don't want, right? So I want you all, if you could share your feelings so we can discuss on that, or in case you have some question, we can talk about it, something which is a pressing need, something that you would like to share or would like to ask. Anyone? Right, I think no one. That's okay. That's absolutely fine. So we will meet in these classes from Monday again, okay, with yet another topic of discussion. Over the weekend also, both the days I'm taking one of the other classes, and I will let you know. I will share the links. You can join, all right, whichever resonates with you. But today, let this soak in, okay? Stay with this. Tell yourself 100 times, maybe 1,000 times. Tell your subconscious mind and program it that in divine timing, everything is happening for your highest good. All right. And everything is happening in divine timing. Right. So thank you so much for joining. I'll see you on Monday or over the weekend, whenever you all are comfortable, you can join. Right. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye. See you. Bye-bye. Bye. Thank you so much. Bye.